Say, Hal, this is the only place in the state of Nebraska where the ratio's 3-to-1 Democratic here.
All of a sudden, you know, this guy's off script already. You know, I wonder what's going to happen for the rest of this
And
show.
I'm not drinking.
That was close.
Where'd you guys get those weenie cigars, anyway?
I'll tell you what.
Huh?
You know, Mike Fahey's never smoked a puff of anything in his whole life. Believe that?
Well, I'll tell you, Hal, this is
Absolutely
very,
not.
very-
But I have drank everything else.
That's right. That's right. But you know, the thing's not working, so I can't read my lines.
These cigars are from Carter Lake Island.
Bring it. Nothing like a good glass of Chateau de Castelier wine. Hey, Mike, what do you think?
Well, once again, Hal, you've got that right.
Well, who'd have thought, after all these years, would you be sitting here with cigars and all, drinking the favorite scotch of Hal Daub's urologist? Old Wizard's Royale.
You were on the internet today, Jim, I can tell.
Well, in my day, we'd be in a fight with the police department. They wanted big pensions and extra days off, and we had to give it to them because they ran City Hall.
Ha! When I was mayor,
Yeah.
we had to repaint the police cars to look like cruisers from Hollywood.
Yeah. But your police had Ford Cruisers. We had to give them BMWs with chauffeurs.
Oh, that was really cheap. When I was mayor, I had to change the oil in the police union president's car, shovel his driveway when it snowed, and chip in for his vacation to that porn store over in Council Bluffs. And then when the next election came, the union didn't even endorse me.
You know, 2 out of 3 of these guys have already gone off script. Okay,
The police, I'll tell you about the police. They used to inject me with vodka to start the day. And then they would tail my car on the way downtown just for fun. Well, that explains a lot, doesn't
They
it?
didn't have, in those days, they didn't have to force feed you with a vodka.
That's right.
I'll tell you how tough it was back in my time in office. We had so many businesses that wanted to build downtown that we had to put a 6-foot-tall wall safe in the mayor's office just to stash all the payoffs from the developers.
I know what you mean, Hal. In my day, when I was mayor, they built me a baseball stadium.
And that was a lot of money, right, Mike? That was a lot of money.
Yeah, some of it actually went to the baseball stadium.
You know, the check holes and the snow removal were real problems in my day. Once we had a check hole that even sucked up Dundee. And then, the next year, the snow fell all day and all night for 2 weeks. We thought that Pat McPherson's blog site had imploded.
Oh, jeez. I think you can tell who's been drinking up here, can't you? Really, my problems really started with the news media. I can remember seeing my name on the front page of the World Herald and on the 6 o'clock news every day for a week. And that was just when I was trying to button my shirt.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, my problem was they ignored me.
Yeah.
Can't blame them.
You know, I would have given a week's pay, Mike, just to get on the front page once in a while, but no.
Well, when I was mayor, I never had a problem with the media because I figured out the trick. All you have to do with the media is keep smiling and smiling and smiling.
You know,
That's the best line.
that's the best lines, yeah.
You know, I finally figured out these reporters. It's all a matter of grafting their characteristics. For example, first you take the square root of Rob McCartney's hair. You multiply it by the column inches of the latest World Herald editorial on city spending. Divide it by the number of vetoes that I made in 2011. and you get exactly the monthly rental I should be paying for an SUV.
That's right, Jim.
He's not done yet.
After all
Just
those
wait.
SUV stories, now you know why my wife named that sucker the dead horse.
That makes 3 of you that have been off script since we started. That's the more script you guys got done.
At least
Well, it
you.
says something here about stuffing Terry Kroger in the back seat of the
There
car.
you go. Got it. It's all.
And it's all a matter of engineering, folks.
Well, I had it tough. You mentioned vetoes. That brings up the city council. They were just a bunch of yokels in my day. Every week I had to send them a list of topics to discuss. They just couldn't keep track. They couldn't count to 3 without skipping 2.
I did have the same problem.
Yeah. You're up.
Oh,
Your turn.
luxury.
Your turn.
At least your city council members could talk. Mine used to do rock, paper, and scissors instead of picking one.
That's right.
When I was mayor, they used to debate which direction in the city council chamber was east. They would talk about it all night, and finally, it would dawn on them.
Well,
Way to go, man. That's good.
I had to sit down with the city council president on Monday mornings, open a box of crayons for him. Then we would figure out the agenda for Tuesday. We would write out his script. Then on Tuesday, we would send him a text message during the day on how to vote, send him tweets when it was time to adjourn, and then write out the minutes for him on my iPad. On Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I had to visit each city council member and quiz them on the current events. And when the weekend came, I had them all meet in my garage, except we had to put them in separate stalls in order to satisfy the open meetings law.
You know, one thing, I think we could all agree on.
There's no exit.
There's no exit.
For mayors,
Yeah.
Tuesday's the most favorite day of the week.
Yeah. Tuesday night.
Tuesday night, after council's all over again.
You know, pity me. I have to follow Suttle and figure out where he's going to end. So anyway, in my day we had... Hey, can you get him another drink up here?
I think we're all doing pretty good.
I think so, pretty good.
I think we're doing fine.
In my day, we had lots of crime. It got so bad that the mafia set up a safe house on the floor above the cloud room at Kiewit Plaza. The bootleggers had secret passageways under the Central Park Mall, the Gene Leahy Mall. We had counterfeiters passing fake $100 bills in the billiard parlor on the 3rd floor of the Brandeis building. One day, we had to kick Ken Lay out of town. And then another time, in previous years, they had to kick Al Capone, who came to town. They tied him up in a mail sack and sent him back to the Chicago and Rock Island Lake Michigan Express. It was a tough town. Follow me on that one.
We didn't have much crime in my day.
Right.
No. We just didn't count it if it was east of 156.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
That's how you got all this good.
That's how we did it.
By the time I was mayor, we had solved the crime problem. The only thing was, people had to stay in their houses. But it was quiet, real quiet.
Good job. Good job.
Well, I don't know about that. But the thing that was really tough for me was the recall campaign. I mean, my opponents were stretching the truth, playing on people's gullibility, running a whisper campaign full of falsehoods.
Nobody's
So, what we did is we just told the truth and had lunch at the Sons of Italy every day. And I beat the recall. Yes, it was the greatest moment of my political career. I think from here on out, all mayors should go through a recall. Mandatory.
3 out of 4 of us did up here.
Yeah.
But then, most of us just, but most of us just don't know how to smile.
That's right, Al.
You're on.
That's right. That's right. You would try to tell this stuff to our new mayor, Jean, and she wouldn't believe a word we said.
No, no way.
No way.
No way. That, I agree.
Let's raise a glass.
Let's raise a glass.
To Omaha. To Omaha.
You're really gonna love it when you're popular like me. La 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 la. Gonna make you popular. La 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 la. You'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me.
Mayor Gene Stothard, everybody.
Put the spotlight on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing us to hold you hostage.